Following the Hamas attacks of October 7, the Israeli government of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, along with its Western allies and the mainstream media, launched a massive public relations campaign. Its goal was, and is, to smear anyone who criticizes the policies of the Israeli government and stands in solidarity with the Palestinians in both Gaza and the West Bank. The weaponization of anti-Semitism has played a central role in this hard-hitting media campaign. The charge of anti-Semitism has been used as a powerful political tool and a last-ditch defense by apologists for Israeli crimes against Palestinians under occupation. Many critics of Israel and its assault on Gaza, or advocates of Palestinian rights, have been tarred as anti-Semites. The purpose of conflating criticism of the Israeli government with anti-Semitism is to curtail activism and protest and to silence criticism of Israeli policies. The increased efforts to manage the debate in Israel and on both sides of the Atlantic are a sign that Israel is losing control of public opinion, especially among the younger generation. Anti-Semitism has undoubtedly been a highly destructive and genocidal political and ideological force throughout history. Jewish communities have been persecuted and have endured several attempts at systematic annihilation. Historically, there has been a close link between anti-Semitism and Zionism, a political movement that emerged in Central Europe at the end of the 19th century with the goal of solving the problems of European Jews through the colonization of historic Palestine and the creation of a Jewish state there. From the beginning, Zionist leaders have manipulated Judaism for settler colonial purposes, and later, after the creation of the State of Israel in 1948, for strategic political reasons. Over the past 75 years, Israeli governments have exploited anti-Semitism to advance the goals of Zionism. They have equated Jews around the world with the State of Israel. Whenever anyone criticized Israel or protested its actions, the logic went, they were attacking Jews. The Zionist colonization of Palestine by Jewish settlers has always depended on Jews in the diaspora moving to Israel and supporting the State of Israel. This happens when life in the communities in the Jewish diaspora around the world becomes untenable due to anti-Semitism. The latter has been used as the main argument to justify the systematic ethnic cleansing of Palestinians and the colonization of their land, and to maintain a Jewish state with exclusive national rights. In 2016, the International Holocaust Remembrance Alliance adopted a working definition of anti-Semitism. The definition has no legal force, yet it has influenced public opinion and shaped the debate around the world. With the exception of Malta and Ireland, all EU member states, as well as the United States, Canada, and several other countries, have endorsed or adopted the definition. So have hundreds of NGOs, universities, media outlets, and corporations. The definition lists 11 specific examples of anti-Semitism, including the claim that the existence of a State of Israel is a racist endeavor, or comparing contemporary Israeli policy to that of the Nazis. In 1948, Hannah Arendt and Albert Einstein, among others, compared the Zionist religious and ultra-nationalist Herut, or Freedom Party, to Nazi and fascist parties in Europe. Today, such criticism would be a clear violation of the above definition of anti-Semitism. In 1988, the Herut Party merged with the Likud Party of Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu. In 2018, the prominent Jewish intellectual Noam Chomsky expressed concern about the rise of what he called Judeo-Nazi tendencies in Israel. Chomsky, however, did not invent the term. He was merely echoing the warning of Israeli public intellectual Yeshayahu Leibowitz, who decades earlier had raised concerns about the dehumanizing effects of Israeli occupation of Palestine on both Palestinians and Israelis. Leibowitz's criticism would also clearly violate the above definition of anti-Semitism. What is often overlooked in the debate is the crucial distinction between anti-Semitism and anti-Zionism. Criticism of the Zionist venture, opposition to Israeli policies, and a political stance in defense of Palestinian rights do not necessarily reflect anti-Semitic views. Zionism is an unfinished settler colonial project that has claimed to be the solution to anti-Semitism. But over more than 7 decades of ethnic cleansing of Palestinians, the violent nation-building efforts of Zionism and Israeli policies have probably been the main reason for its continued presence.